Now you faced Low-Key in your first ROH match and you lost. Did you have any issues losing on your first night in?
Absolutely not.
Right.
I knew that was a new guy coming in. This wasn't my home. And this guy started. And, and I didn't know if anybody even knew who the heck I was. Turns out they did. Our show came on at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Wildside did. And had I known that, I would actually went for the Styles Clash, but I figured nobody knew what it was. And so we went with something different. But the match that we had set the tone for how AJ Styles was going to be used in Ring of Honor. And what a guy to get in there and do it with Low-Key. But I do remember that match, and I remember it well. And all the chops that Low-Key hit me with was astounding, to the point where I was throwing up a hand. I wasn't used to taking that many chops, so when he'd throw a chop, I'd throw my hand up real quick and let him hit my hand, because my chest I just couldn't take it anymore.
Right.
But it was a learning experience, because there is definitely a difference between the wild side and the way that you wrestle and the way that you wrestle in ROH, to the point where I needed to learn how to throw good forearms. That was very important, and that chops were a regular thing. Just get used to it. So it was definitely good for me to come up northeast and learn from these guys as well.
Now you got to work with Low-Key a lot over the next few years. What are your thoughts on him as a worker and as a person?
Worker, he's amazing. The stuff that he was able to pull off, you'd never seen before. The kicks that he was able to throw was unparalleled. This guy, you would think he's killing people.
Yeah.
And he's just good. He's just very good at what he done. And as a person, I love Key. He was a cool guy, treated me with respect, and we never had any problems. In fact, I liked hanging out with him. It was just a pleasure, and always has been, and still to this day. I still like the guy. We've always been good to each other.
Do you think he's prevented himself from making big money in the business?
I think so. I think that's obvious.
Do you think he takes himself too serious?
I think he's very passionate about who he is.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's taking yourself too serious, but the guy, if he doesn't, I'm sure he knows how good he is. There's no doubt about that. Even when he hurt his knee, he still didn't slow down. You'd think that his style would change, but not with him. I think he's just very passionate about the character that he's developed, and that has been changed over time with TNA, with being Senshi, and then going to WWE. I don't even know what they called him in WWE.
I forgot.
Kaval or something like that.
Yeah, Kaval.
And all the talent in the world, and just sometimes it doesn't seem to work out with what he's doing. But as far as I know, he's been smart with how he spends his money, and he's going to be fine regardless.
You think he's going to stay retired? I don't.
Well, man, it's hard to say, because he still has the ability, and I know this, to get in a ring and tear it up with anybody. And that's hard to to watch something like wrestling, because I don't know if it's out of his system completely, where he doesn't even watch anything about wrestling, doesn't want to talk about it. I don't know how it is, but I know he still has the ability. And when you have that ability, knowing that you can have these great matches and there's money to be made off your ability, that's hard. It's hard to stay away from. Yeah. I personally would love to see Key back, because I enjoyed wrestling and I enjoy watching him.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know where he was going, or where he'll go, because it just seems like he's. From what I hear, oh man, good luck.
Yeah.
I would love to see him back in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, there you go.